Welcome back. This is episode 120 of Let's Play Inquisition, and as promised, we are here in the rookery, ready to talk to Liliana, see what's up with her.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
You would say that. Wow, do I have to make the choice right now? Yeah, what would you do as divine?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this.
I like that.
No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary.
I like that too.
Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
Alright, you made a good case, Liliana. I don't know if I trust your methods, but... See, it's just weird that what if you don't talk to her? When does this... I feel like this is more of a temporary decision anyway, but sure, I'd support her. Huh.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I won't make that mistake.
Getting blown up didn't help. That's the brutal truth. A little too soon, though, I think. Yeah, let's be careful, Liliana. Don't like assassinate people that don't agree with you. Persuade
You
them.
can't force people to change their minds.
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply happen upon enlightenment. Most must be carried there. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace? There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
Scary, Liliana, but at least she seems to have her goals right. Just a little worried about how she's gonna get there, but we'll see. Alright, there's a gap in the fence. Can we jump through it? Yay, we can. Hey, Solus, thought I'd drop by.
Inquisitor, how may I help you prepare for our final battle?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You have waylaid all his other plans. Now, as a petulant child, he will destroy the game board rather than admit defeat. Be ready for anything. He still believes himself a god, and gods do not fall gracefully.
Very true. I really hope that he's not just getting like, petulant child mode. I really want him to be... So I hate when bad guys do that. They're so much less intimidating, and there's so much less at stake when you defeat them for that reason alone. I want to defeat him because if I don't get to him in time, he has another plan to get into the Fade. Or I actually want him to succeed with that plan. Maybe they're trying to hide it, but yeah, eventually, sooner or later, they're going to have to have a game that lets you go to the Black City and find out more about it. And it seems like it might be this game, and I'm okay with it not being. Either way, I want the ending to be suitably epic, so, and not just marching to the inevitable final confrontation. So we shall see. I want to talk about the other thing
We'll
though.
talk later.
Dareth Shirar. Inquisitor,
I'd like to discuss what happened before, Solus.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be appropriate at this time. We must focus on what truly matters. Harden your heart to a cutting edge, and put that pain to good use against Corypheus.
It would help me if you could explain why.
The answers would only lead to more questions. An emotional entanglement that would benefit neither of us. The blame is mine, not yours.
It's not you, it's
It
me.
was irresponsible and selfish of me. Let that be enough.
You really don't let anybody see under that polite mask you wear, do you?
You saw more than most. Let me know if I can be of any more help in planning our final fight.
Typical Solus. Alright, I am interested to learn why he doesn't want to continue, though. Is it something with accepting Mythal? Does he just always do that as part of his romance? Questions, questions, questions. Alright, you guys ready? Let's do it. Oh wait, we have to go to the war table, don't we? Alright. They have all those quick travel points. Oh, okay, you can use them actually. Let's quick travel here. even though it's not very far away. We'll get there a little faster. All right, Skyhold, be safe. We'll see if what I'm expecting to happen is correct or not. I think Leovara hopes it doesn't, obviously, because she likes Skyhold. Me, I kind of hope it does. I think it'd be cool to actually have a fight here, but we'll see. Just seems like a video game thing to do. Turn my space heater off here. Getting warm. And I have my new glass of water refilled, so I am ready to go for this final couple missions. Hopefully you guys are too. I guess we can get... I think we actually already have both the upgrades to the throne, so I'm just going to let them stop going on missions, because besides, we need them for the final assault, right?
You're concerned.
The consequences of drinking from that well. Never mind.
I can hear you. You worried about like salmonella or something? Alright, I guess it's going to be... It says Arbor Wilds, but... No. These are the Arbor Wilds. Completed. 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 Where exactly am I looking here? Did all of these. That's resources, resources, resources. Okay, so I'm not seeing...
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature.
Indeed. Go to the Ultra Mythal, it says. Is that, maybe it's not in one of those, maybe it's like in one of the already existing maps? The Well of Sorrows was put of power in the Arbor Wilds. Now, I'm going to be active. Just don't know how to get there. Please tell me it's not bugged, because that would suck. I guess you could probably debug it or use a console command or something, but if it's a main quest, it shouldn't be bugged. Right? Am I crazy? Am I missing it? Completed. 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 What? These are the Arbor Wilds. It says it right there on the map. And normally there's like the big glowing icon that's like, this is your main quest. Resources. Frilled again. See, I don't see anything glowing. This is the DLC, of course. What? I'm really confused. Do I have to talk to somebody, or... I mean, I guess I'll have to look this up and see how you do it, because I'm... Maybe, okay, maybe, I know what it is. It's probably not a war table quest. You just go right there directly. Great, there we go. Okay, Ultra Mythal. Yep, same question I had back when there were the two companion quests around Valrio I thought I missed for Vivian and Sarah so long ago, but I'm glad I figured that out too. All right, the Well of Sorrows whispered of a power in the Arbor Wild strong enough to end Corypheus. Let's go. All right, and as I said before, I'm going to take Dorian and Cole and Tom Rainier. And that'll save the original 3 for our final mission. What I assume will be the final mission, at least. This is like the most exciting part of a game, right before like the final couple missions. And you just know it's going to be good. At least I really hope so.
It's here. I can feel it.
I can hear it. It's calling to you.
Are you certain it's still in one piece?
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out.
Alright. Everybody ready? No level ups or anything? Seems weird they haven't leveled up yet, but they gotta be getting close. Sorta. Okay. Anything behind here? Nope. Then onward we go. This seems like a big arena. Do we have to fight the dragon on the way out or something? I'd kind of rather not fight it yet. Cool fighting Samson the time we did, but I'm sure fighting him, doing that main quest. That's just right there. That was easy. I'm sure doing that main quest shuts down some of the other side quests that relate to Samson. All right. I feel like we're gonna fight something here for sure. This all seems too easy. Like it's gonna be like a very simple go to the altar, talk to Mythal or whatever. Dragon lands and you fight it, and then you go back to Skyhold and it gets attacked. That's my thought. Hopefully I'm wrong. I certainly hope there's more to it. All right, Mythal, guide me.
This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far, call to me and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
See, that's similar. Is that the magic knowledge, I guess?
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her. Then one day she disappeared, and they had no one to speak to.
This ritual. Should we leave you alone?
Don't go too far. I may need your help if there's trouble.
You will perform this mysterious summoning alone, Inquisitor? Very bold.
Look who it is.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
I am eager to see what manner of creature responds to your call. Who would not
Of
be?
Arterail, maybe?
The voices say it will be Mythal.
I hope so.
And what is Mythal, beyond something thousands of years dead and gone?
They say you can remain.
How very hospitable of them.
You know who I am. The last to drink from your well of sorrows. Come to me, Mythal. Whatever you are, whoever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
She should say it in Elvish, though. Aha!
Mother.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
Wasn't expecting this. I like that Flemeth shows up in this game, because so far she's been in every game, and seems to have a major important role to play in the series, but at this late in this game, I kind of expected she wouldn't. So is she Mythal, or is she something else?
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Oh, be a good lass and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
Maybe she is Mythal.
Then you are Mythal?
That would be how she controls me. Interesting. I mean, we always knew she was something old and powerful, but this was not at all what I was expecting. Not sure if I like it or not yet. I love how... I mean, it makes sense. It ties together. I'm more just worried, I guess, that they're using up so many of their plot strands in this one game, which makes this one game really great, but what happens next?
Mythal was the goddess of justice. I've seen the statues. She...
Was one of the people. Yes, indeed.
I do not understand. How can you be Mythal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Okay, so she's not Mythal. She is Flemeth. The same story, the same little girl from the legends. But Mythal, it wasn't a spirit that came and helped her. It was Mythal, who may be a spirit, but...
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
Lots of good options here. Hopefully one does not preclude the other.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Asher Belenar,
Right.
the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Then you're Mythal and Morrigan's mother.
As well as a witch who prolongs her unnatural life by possessing the bodies of her daughters.
That's what you believe, is it?
I found your grimoire, and I am no fool, old woman.
If only that were so. My daughter ran from me long ago. I've let her be, until now, it seems.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
This meeting was no accident, was it? The voices from the well directed me here, and you direct them.
Clever girl. The voices did not lie, Inquisitor. I can help you. The altar's guardian will come. Master the dragon, and it will be yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
His dragon?
Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Now I have, and she is free to go.
But what of us?
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now am rather pleased you drank from the well.
Yeah, that was bizarre. So, I don't know. There's just a lot to think about there. I don't know how she feels. At least I mean, it's also different too, knowing what I know of Flemeth and her past. That Liavara might not. To her, I mean, she is Asha Belinar, but she's also what remains of the goddess Mythal. So I'm just gonna go with this for now, because I don't think she has decided yet whether she's happy with it or not.
That was all rather odd.
Yes, well, Mother has always had that effect on people. Now, I believe, you have a guardian of the altar to master.
But she said dragon, not Vartarel, which is not what I expected. So do I get my own dragon now? And the staff lights up. Yay, my crew is here. Good thing they didn't wait too far away. Alright, you guys ready for this? Tame the dragon. Does that just mean kill it? I hope so, because I don't know what else to do. Watch out for the fire, watch out for the fire. Okay, I think we're all, well, Dorian, you might want to get out of it. Alright, I'm going to get my potion going. Cole, get your thing going. Blackwell's probably okay, but just in case. And he's still moving, so. Alright. Let's get out of tactical mode for a second. Blackwell, if you could please taunt to make sure he's on you. And if you want to take a Lyrium potion as well, that'd be awesome. Did I not use barrier there? There we go, thank you. Use a potion though anyway. Get barrier going just for some extra strength. So Cole has his guard built up now because of his new amulet, that's right. Alright, do you have a barrier? You don't. And unfortunately, okay, Blackwell's focus is built up for Counter-Strike. Cole's is not, because I've used them all too recently. Or haven't used them enough, really. Okay. Well, no barrier yet, but that's okay. Dorian, I'm going to have you use one of these as well. So that way you'll have to use less of our main potions. Not sure what type of damage this dragon does or what it's weak to. It's nice that there's an 11th dragon in the game, though. Or 12th, really. This one part of the main plot. And we're not fighting Flemeth, that's good. Unless this is Flemeth, too. That could very well be it. Let's see if I can get a weaken on it. Apparently not. Ouch. Put barrier up. And some fire. I'm going to take one of these as well. Those. Oh, is this... Okay, this means just don't overlap, I think, is the idea here. Let's get you going over here. Oh, Cole, wait a minute. Cole, go this way. Blackwell, go this way. At least we're not having trouble as far as mana is concerned. Cole's burning. Hope is... Okay, let's see if I can get... That's a lot of fire. I don't know if I can aim. Where are they? I don't know if I can aim my barrier. I'm going to try it, though. Alright, I got Dorian at least. Somebody. We're getting some damage on it. Plenty of mana left. He's looking at me. She. Fire mine going. Alright, barrier time if I can find my cursor. Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Another one of these. Dorian. Do you almost have barrier up. Okay. You can get a little bit of mana back. Come on. Perfect. Now we're all clumped up. Barrier. Not bad at all. Cole's getting some guard built up, so I'm really glad I gave him that masterwork thing. That was really good for him. The fire thing down, put a new barrier up. Nice roar there. Blackwall. This has all been really cool, but I still hope that, meanwhile, Corypheus is taking down Skyhold, or attacking Skyhold. Now, I think, did I use the one where my healing is reduced? I'm not really sure. If I did, it doesn't seem to have much of an effect. Ooh. Maybe that was enough. Well, that was cool. So I wonder if Morgan has the power.
If I hadn't seen it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Right?
You stared it down. You actually stared it down.
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
Now you find Corypheus, before he finds you.
That was cool. So, yeah, I do wonder though. Does it always happen that way? Which is possible, but I hope not. I hope if like if Morgan has it, then she has to control it. And if nobody, I don't know if that even is an option for nobody to have the well. I think probably one of you two has to have the well, or maybe you could let Solus have it if he's there. I don't. Again, I hope so, but I don't really know. Or Dorian maybe. I would hope that any mage, because that'd be, the more possibilities, the more choices are always the better in games like these. But I feel like more likely it's either going to be you or Morgan are the two choices, which is still better than having no choice. That's for sure. Let's have whatever loot this is before we go. Ooh, superb belt of spirit resistance, which may be useful. Now, unfortunately, we don't have much of our focus built up yet, and we are getting close to the final mission here. Do I really have an canceling? I do, because of my right flashpoint. Okay. So I really do. I would like to wear this belt until I get all the way filled up, and then put on the spirit belt for what I assume is going to be a spirit-heavy fight against Corypheus in the end, or maybe his dragon. But yeah. So I was right that you face a dragon here, just not the dragon I thought. And I do wonder again, is that Flemeth in dragon form, or is this a different dragon that serves and guards Mythal? Really could be either. Either way, that was really cool. Probably not Flemeth, because there was like a control thing going on there. So we are going to head back to Skyhold, though. I'm not going to end the episode quite yet. Guess we have to go this way. And you'll notice the name of the quest there, Doom Upon All the World. This is the final quest, because I did notice that name before, and I'm kind of, I think that's a really awesome name, honestly, because as I'm sure you remember, that's how the first Dragon Age game began. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies, 8:13. I have those words like ingrained in my head from all the times I played that game. And it's a cool canticle, or a cool chant verse. But it's about, of course, the Magisters assaulting heaven. That's how kind of the lore of this world begins. And that's where the blight came to Thedas. Or so the chantry tells us. So yeah, I really like how this series is coming along. Hopefully they have more good ideas in store for afterwards, because this game is knocking out a lot of them. But I feel like it'll be fun either way. See, I'm tempted. I kind of feel like... Hi. I kind of feel like when I go into that room and talk to them at the war table, that'll actually begin the final quest. So I'm a little nervous there, because... well, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do it and see what happens. There might be a thing at the war table where it says, like, you know, do this operation, and if you do, there's point of no return. But either way, I'm okay with starting the final leg of the quest, and we'll just probably only go a little bit into it before we end this episode. All right. I hope everybody's ready for... I'm kind of sad I didn't get to use Blackwell's focus ability, but I thought the dragon would have... I thought we'd have to do more damage to it before we captured it. It's like Pokemon. You have to weaken them and then throw the Pokeball. You don't kill them. It's another game I haven't played in a while. Morgan's back now. Lo and behold. She's glad I didn't do the well, though. Or she didn't do the well. Alright. So, yeah. It is rather near Skyhold, I see. Cost 0. Also level 16 to 19. So, alright, so it is then... I guess that's the max level of the game. Hopefully it still scales up as some of the enemies in the previous mission did. But it seems like they expect you to be around 16 to 19 by the time you finish the game. And I guess if you just kind of do it like, you know, willy-nilly doing what you want to do as you go, then most players probably do end up in that level range. But I tend to like to see the game as much as I can, especially when I'm making a Let's Play of it. So we ended up a little bit higher than that. Alright, so doom upon all the world. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be available. Complete any important tasks before beginning this operation. Recommended levels 16 to 19. So this is, unlike other Dragon Age games, a little more like some of the Mass Effect games where you can still do stuff afterwards. Which, for this type of game, makes sense. I'm okay with that. But yeah, let's do it. See, I have a feeling, though, we're not going to have to find Corypheus like he's going to find us. I really hope that there's going to be more to it than that. That it's not just going to be he comes here, invades Skyhold, we defend it, we kill him and his dragon. The end. I hope he actually has some plan with that elven sphere or something. And that this is the epic conclusion to the story that it really wants to be.
Was the summoning successful, Inquisitor?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
But you found what you needed.
I did.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar.
We'd see it if
hire
it
envoys
was... They mentioned deep magic under Skyhold, but we'd see the dragon if it dwelt there. Uh-oh. His endgame.
He did that? But why?
Either I close the breach again, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
Right. See, I really thought this game was going towards, and maybe this was the plan at one point, but they ran out of time because it is a big game, obviously. But I thought there's going to be something with, like, opening the breach, or the creation of an anchor. I thought maybe took the death of a divine. Like, maybe there was something special about the divine that was the reason they did it at the Conclave. And I thought you would make another divine, Liliana or Cassandra or whomever, and then Corypheus would come after them, trying to make a second anchor to break through into the Fade, and maybe succeed. But it doesn't seem to be the case, because he just made a breach, which apparently I don't know what it takes to do it, because why wait till now? What changed? And is it here, or it looks close, but it could be at Haven. Haven's not too far away from Skyhold. But, alright, guess we're going to find out.
Just as Corypheus expects, I suppose.
Yeah, he would create a breach not to destroy the world, but to empower another anchor. Alright, like I promised, we are going to bring Varric and Solus and Cassandra. Just like the beginning, so it ends. I'm glad we got to use everybody at least one more time. It was only one more time, but at least there was that. A Horsemaster's note on mounts. Not helpful right now. It would be really cool if we went into the Fade again. I feel like there's still more to be done there. Perhaps even see Stroud again. Oh wow, this is our world?
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish. I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall.
Oh, that's right. I kind of knew this and forgot. Somebody mentioned he pulls an Ultron or something.
Successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
Hopefully this isn't the final battle, though, because if so, that was really quick. You can also say I was in the right place at the right time, and that I'm fulfilling my destiny by whatever gods are rating it.
I came here to stop you, Corypheus. Nothing more.
Staring contest. Yes, I do.
A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
Alright, so... Oh, man, I didn't replenish my potions. Darn it. Okay, that can make this hard. So this might actually be the final battle. I'll be a little disappointed if it is. But, either way, should be cool. However, I am going to end this episode here, though, so we can... start fresh in a new episode. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure not to miss the next one. I'm sure I'll have it right up afterwards. So, stay tuned.